love walking out onto the wharf because it gives you another kind of a perspective of the ocean. So I love walking out there. I feel like I'm on the water without having to be in it.
What we know is that climate change can make more events like this more frequent. So that's what we can know, and engineers are working hard on trying to accommodate that in the building standards to have infrastructure that is resilient. Each ocean has its complexities, obviously, but the Pacific Ocean is super active in terms of many complex environmental processes that can be happening there, all the way from king tides to storm systems that can create big winds that can push water into the communities.
Okay. So put.
It's going to be no surprise in high energy events when we've got higher tides and we've got higher wave energy that it's going to be harder and harder for these structures to stay in place. We are very much in a changed environment, and that environment means changing sea levels and changing wave energy on our coasts. So this is going to be an increasing problem for all kinds of coastal infrastructure, and we're not going to be able to rebuild back in the same places and in the same ways that we did before. We're going to have to think more clearly about how we design and where we put these.
The city went over many iterations and different designs and different tactics to make the wharf more resilient, and finally settled on widening the wharf. So the project we have going on right now is making the narrow part of the trestle doubly wide from 3 to 6 pilings in an effort to make it more resilient and to not get that mid-span damage we've seen in the past couple of storms. We are bridging the gap and going to take this width all the way down to where you can see those blue buildings at the end there. So one of the tactics that we're using for this is the type of pilings we are using have the ability to be raised over time. So that's not a project we're not doing right now, but if in the next 2015, hopefully not sooner than that years, the city decides, yes, we want to take that next step and raise the level of the wharf, we're in a good position to be able to.
Yes, we're having stronger storms and the climate and the weather is changing, but I think we can do it so that they'll, last for a while longer. And I think it's absolutely worth it. Yeah. It brings the community together too, right? People, it's kind of a focal point for the community.